class. In this tutorial, I would like to demo how one can use Visual Studio 2010 and write a sample code, which will help you greatly with your assignments. The first thing you have to do is launch your Visual Studio 2010. Then next step is to go under File, click New Project. In this case, we're going to be using Win32 console application. We're going to give ourselves our project a name called Win32. Okay. Click OK. Click Next. Now in here, we're going to be using an empty project. Finish. Next, we select the source file and then we add a new item. Now in here, we're going to be selecting C++ file, and I guess we need to give it a name. Call it Win32 test. You can name it anything you would like to name it. Second, add. So then it's going to add the Win32 test CPP file for us. Now in here is actually that is the area that we'll go ahead and type our code. First thing we have to do is we have to include our standard library by using include IOStream. We'll be using standard library IOStream, and depending on the project, if there's a need for additional libraries, then you will be including them as well. For this purpose, to just show you how we can create a sample code, C++ code, by using Visual Studio 2002, we're just using it in the IOStream. Next, we will be using the standard output. We have to define it here using a standard input, and I will be using the standard end of line, which basically creates a new line when we write the output. The next thing that's essential to have is the main function, and then once you create your define your main function, then you open bracket and then close bracket. So compiler does need to see this main function for it to execute your code. Otherwise, if you don't include, you're going to get errors and it will not run at all. So you need to have, this is essential, and your libraries and your standard output, input and output. So now the next step is to go ahead and type a few lines of code here. Let's write some statements. Let's say hello class, and apply. So now let's go ahead and run this one. So we do Control F5, and as you can see, this code has compiled without any problem. 0 fail, success. So if we could look at the output, you're going to see there's our statement hello class. Press enter, and that terminates the code. So now let's go ahead and add another line here. Say this is a test. So here we added another line of code. So we'll run this as well. In this case, as you can see, we have two lines. One says hello class, the other says this is a test. So let's kind of summarize this quickly. So we launch our Visual Studio 2010 and then we create a new project. And after a new project, we create a new source file, and then we wrote our code statement within the our global scope area. And we included our standard library, and then we include our output input statement here. So the reason we are declaring it here is because if we don't declare it, then we have to type every time these standard count. So we don't want to, if we start typing all that, then our code become really going to become very cluttered. So it's cleaner to declare it here on the top. So this kind of concludes how you can write a simple C++ code by using Visual Studio 2010. And I hope this kind of help you to begin your assignment and guide you to the right track. Thank you very much.